1, 2, 3. Hello, this is Ryan Riccatelli with asnews.net and the Kiteboarder magazine, and we are here at Surf Expo. We're in the Cabrinha booth, and I'm with Ian Ponting, the designer for Cabrinha, and it's a very rare occasion that we actually get to see each other face to face. So it's really cool.
Come to Maui more.
Yeah, I know, yeah, exactly. So he's going to take us through. What a better guy to take us through the gear than the guy who designs it. So why don't you do what you got to do.
Well, we've done a kind of a complete revamp on the boards, bindings, kind of on the whole line this year. One of our featured products this year is the new Sync binding, which is a real departure from a conventional strap pad type of setup. Basically, you've got a lace-up, full wrap upper instead of a simple Velcro strap over your foot. So you've got full contact on your foot. It's an ergonomic design. That goes over a new, softer foot pad. And one of the key features is the fact that you've got angle adjustment. So you've got a full 12 degrees of adjustment, and it fits most boards out there. Anything that has a standard 6-inch hole pattern is fully compatible. So that's really one of the big stories. You've got a lace-up system, which basically allows the tongue to be contoured to the top of your foot, like your shoe. So instead of just cinching down with a simple little piece of Velcro, you've got a full contoured fit. So that's the...
It's a clean setup. What size feet? What size feet can this handle?
Basically, we've got, it's not quite one size fits all, but we do have 2 sizes. You've got a smaller upper, which basically at about a size 8, and below you'd go to the small upper. Everything else is the same base plate, same blocks, in the works.
That's nice though for the women.
For the women, some people we found just like a little bit less contact feel.
Yeah.
So I've ridden this. I've got a size 13 foot.
Oh, okay. So it's just less width.
Yeah, it's less width this way. It's less width here on the side of the foot. But for obviously for a smaller foot, you want to have something sticking out the front of it. So.
And these pads are ergonomic, and I mean they're real comfy.
Yeah, it's an all new pad. It's actually 3 densities of foam to cushion under the heel. You've got an internal arch support here, and the whole pad is actually canted inwards, which gives a better mechanic on your knee. Overall, you've just got a much better connection to the board, is the long and the short of it. So this comes on all of our boards this year, for everything from the Plasma, which is our super light wind board, to the Custom, which is our wake style, Caliber, which is the freestyle board. We have the Prodigy that someone stole over there, which is our just all-around free ride, kind of do everything board.
Why don't we go through the boards?
We can do that.
Yeah.
So, like I was saying, we've covered all disciplines this year. We've got the freestyle board with the Caliber, which is a slightly wider, shorter outline with a wider tip, slightly lower rocker than the Custom. One of the big features of the boards this year is the new bottom contour.
Wow.
So basically we've pushed all the shaping out to the tips where it's the most useful. So basically you've got a real solid biting edge, and that flows into a flat section in the middle of the board. What that does for you is it allows the board to settle in the water better, because you don't have anything lifting and biting here. So when you roll onto the back corner, you've got a really solid connection. And also when you're unwrapping off a trick, coming in flat and hot, the flat section tends to release and allow you to butter through a landing and not get the over the bars.
Yeah, that's not a good feeling.
Over the bars feeling. So again, it's Caliber, wider tips, slightly wider, shorter outline, kind of your freestyle, kite loopy, type of rider. From there we go into the Custom.
Wow, the boards are looking sexy.
We did a little bit with graphics and finish work this year. Again, Custom has been a mainstay in our line for the last couple of years. It's the pure wake style design. It's got a really high rocker line. So it's, again, to keep the tips out of the water. We have a different contouring on the bottom with a step concave. It's actually a 4 concave bottom with a lift in the tips here. The main goal with this board was to be able to reduce the fin size or eliminate them completely. This is basically Andre's board.
I was going to say it's built Dre tough.
Yeah, he rides finless all the time, and one of the big pushes this year was to make a board that he didn't feel like he had to switch back and forth.
Yeah.
You know, I need the fin one, oh, I need the non-fin one. So we made a board that has a really solid edge bite in the back corner for load. But again, it's got that flat center section, so you can really come in off axis and land things no problem. All the boards this year in the performance range feature a wood core, and basically that gives you a few different things. One is strength. So you've got basically a bomb-proof construction. These things can essentially bend in half before they'll break, and it's the core that'll break first.
Really?
And to date we haven't broken one, so I'm not super worried about it. Anyway, again, this comes with the sinks. We have, on this board, we have standard foot strap mounting, 16 and 18 inch wide screw-to-screw stances. And new this year is an 18 inch wakeboard stance, so you can put wake bindings either at 18 inch or 20 inch. So
that's a lot of flexibility too.
Got a lot of flexibility. That's the custom.
Awesome.
So
it's a sharp looking board.
Yeah, the gloss finish is pretty happening. From there we go into the Prodigy. Comes in, I should talk about the sizes too, we can go backwards on that. The Prodigy comes in 138, 148, and 158 lengths. They're slightly wider than last year. Basically, they've come out 1 centimeter in width, so you've got a little bit more up-to-date shape, real versatile, good early planing. Again, wood core. This is just a really fun, all-around, do-everything type of board. So here's saying we've classified each board. We have wake style, freestyle, and free ride. So this is just your dedicated, all-around, have fun, free ride board. This features a full flat bottom, which gives you the most comfortable ride out there. So, again, you've got this, one thing we've done is kind of cool, we've got this translucent top sheet, so you can see the wood.
That's cool.
You know, you can see the inserts in there, that kind of thing. Gives a really unique look.
You guys always have cool graphics too.
This comes with the, thanks, this comes with the sinks as well.
Now, rewind just a bit and tell me what sizes all these boards come in, just so.
Custom, 3 sizes, 133, 138, and new for this year is a 144.
Okay.
Basically for the bigger guy who's going to ride boots, you just need a little bit more board, better for landings, that type of thing. Caliber comes in 4 sizes, 127, 130, 133, and 136. We did the sizes on these, 38, 48, and 58. Then we have another new board this year called the Plasma.
The Plasma.
The Plasma is the lightweight machine.
Monster.
It is a monster, but the cool thing about this board, and the main design goal, is to make a light wind board that you can actually go out and have fun on.
Yeah.
You know, it's got an offset 3D section on the deck, which basically gives you a little bit more power on your heel side edge and a little more forgiveness on your toe side. So if you do want to ride toe side, you're not going to fight the board quite as hard. Single concave bottom in this, kind of a more traditional single concave. Basically this board is made for tracking and getting on a plane as early as possible. Basically this thing in 8, 10, 12 knots, you're laughing.
With the 13?
Yeah, exactly. So,
Awesome.
again, this guy comes with the sinks.
So the sinks are your standard binding?
Standard binding, yeah.
Okay.
And this just one size, 146 by 46.
All right.
So, again, the main goal with this board was to go out and have fun.
Yeah.
It's one thing to go out and just track back and forth.
Yeah.
But then another thing to actually go out and
jump and
play around. From there, we go to the surfboards.
These surfboards.
New surfboards. 2 new sizes this year. 6'1" and 5'7", new surf shapes. They're squash tail, round squash tail, quad fin design. New graphics this year. Basically new graphics, new constructions, new sizes.
What kind of rider is this board more geared for?
This is a full-on surfboard.
Okay. So you can just paddle surf it and...
This is a 6'1" high-performance shortboard.
All right.
Period, end of story.
Cool.
Some things we've done different this year. We've eliminated the front foot pad on the surf shapes. The 5'7" is this guy for a little bit more standard surf feel. But you still get it in the package. So you've got a peel and stick pad. Should already put back in the case, but you've got a peel and stick pad if you choose to ride it. It's just a matter of whether you're going to paddle it or not. So 18 3/4 wide, 18.5 on the 5'7". We still have the 5'3" and 5'9" from last year's, the bat tail design. They feature the new graphics, new constructions. Basically, they've reduced weight, increased strength.
They're clean. They feel clean, like a surfboard shape, like a real surfboard shape.
This is basically Pete's high-performance everyday surfboard.
Pete knows surfboards.
Really?
Well, hey man, I know your time here. You got everyone in your ear, so thank you for the chance to talk to you. And we're gonna let Damo take over on the kites.
Yeah, where'd he go?
I hope we can find him.